magic's alive. Baby, on the east end, we can do it again. We can do it again. Welcome to the Hamptons. Gonna spend your time. You can have some fun. Drink some local wine. Well, the locals are friendly and a place to be. You can check out old Zen Bar on LTV.
Well, here I am at the East Hampton Photographers Group Springs Spring Show, and that's June 4th, 2016. And the walls are full of photography, and the people are in the background, as you can hear, noshing away on food, soon to drink some wine, and look at all the wonderful, wonderful photography on the wall. Even a few, as the show is open, have been sold. Now, how about that? So, if you live out anywhere in East Hampton, come out here and check this out. This is every year, and this is an event that you can walk in and just really enjoy, and you can buy something to fill the walls. Now, I'm going to try and find somebody here to talk about their photography. Right now, they're all kind of like mulling around the food, but I'm going to snag somebody at one point. So this is it, live on tape on Zenbox, you guessed it, Forte. George, imagine seeing you here, you know.
Yes, I am here.
That doesn't sound like George, excuse us. That doesn't sound like George. I thought George was from down south or something, no? No, you're not going to do your George that I know.
You want me to put on some kind of an accent? Yeah,
Sure.
Like that,
Whatever you like to do.
any kind of accent.
Let's walk through the camera, that's right.
It's, you know,
The people like to walk through the shots.
I could probably-
We're doing a TV show. We're still doing the TV show. People keep walking through. It's what happens here. So, well, there's a camera. I have to let her know. Okay, that's good. It's a popular place, good spot. I got a great person, and it's a good location to have people walk through this shot. So you don't have to do an accent, George.
Okay.
You don't have to do an accent. I want to talk. No, you don't. So last year I missed you. You weren't here.
No, I had some leg problems.
Some leg problems.
Yeah.
They didn't take them off, though. It's still there.
They're working now, though.
I got my feet working now. I got my feet. So you've been busy with
Totally
photography?
I have been busy doing a lot of scanning work for museums and stuff like that.
So you're doing the historic work.
I am doing historic work, and I've been pursuing one of my other interests outside of my original photography, which is restoration work of old photographs.
Oh, up. Well, here they come. You know, I had a friend of mine who worked for Dr. Who, and he had a secret. He wanted a job. He built costumes, props. Whoops, coming through the camera. And what he did was he built them to fit himself. So by outfitting them with something he had, he got work.
Uh-huh.
So if you gave him like a printer or something and you knew how to run it, you got it made. You wouldn't do that, would you?
Well, I did donate something. I donated a scanner.
Okay. And now who runs the scanner?
Me.
See? Yes, see? That's exactly what the lesson in life. Now look, you got, and I got your work, I really do. You got 2 items here on this wall, and we'll try and get the other 2 if we kick people out of the way. And I mean kick them. But anyway, I'm going to hand you the mic, and I'm going to let you describe what you're doing But I want to know something. I see angles and some stuff coming through, coming through. We're on TV. Thank you. And so what we're going to do is I want to ask you before we go, did you distort any of this or this is the way it was shot?
Well, no, it's not really distorted, but what I do is I change my light balance actually from front to back. What I try to do is make my subject matter pop out at you. This fence you see here, was actually dark at first, and the background sand was light in color, and I actually reversed it by a process that's really it takes perseverance and
Can I do
patience.
that with money? Like take a $1 bill and reverse it into something bigger? You know, I won't get into politics, but that's likely to happen.
Yeah.
You know, but I want things to be bigger. That no, I'm not going to go there. You know.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's what we're talking about.
I like to darken my skies. I like to add drama to it. Anything that I can do to make my subject leap out at you.
It almost has the shape of a female angel.
That's really how I saw it. If you see the title here, Azrael over the dunes.
I didn't read the title, folks. I just dig his work. I get it. I
know it's a little bit lugubrious, but Azrael was the angel of death. And I saw this menacing figure here. Yeah, but you got the idea.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You got the idea.
Yeah.
That cloud was just there, and I heightened it a little bit by darkening the sky somewhat to bring this forth.
Yeah, looming. Over here I see the promise of another lifeguard stand, maybe. Come on through.
But you know what I'm really trying to do here? This is kind of pantheistic. It's a celebration of the glories of nature. And what I try to do is integrate man-made structures with the natural world. Try to combine them together and so that they complement each other.
George, is there really a natural world? Hold up. Thank you.
My natural world.
Your natural world.
Natural as far as,
I don't know what a
interpret it.
natural world was. My ex-wife said I was supernatural. She said that. She said goodbye. Whoops, don't mind them. They just keep going through.
You know what natural is? It's what's real.
That's,
as far as our senses can tell us.
I'm going to go. I want you to walk that way. We have two more on a wall.
I'd be glad to. And here we are.
First.
Yeah.
Coming this way, so you're in the shot. That's good, that's good. I have these photographed earlier, so I will pop them up. Okay, we're in another part of the East End Photographers Group.
Yes, we are.
At Ashwag Hall. Hey, like that. Ashwag Hall, the first of 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, okay. Ashwag. Somebody had another name for it, but they had potatoes in it. All right, anyway.
The
All right.
Indians.
So here we have, the Ashwag Indian side. Well, I come from Patchogue, UE. Okay, now over here, I see this house with lots of texture and take it in the paint. Texture in the brush.
Late light.
Yeah, and the sky looks like it's, there's like rushment movement on it. It's almost biblical in a weird way.
Cosmic.
What?
Cosmic.
Cosmic, yes.
It's a man-made structure reaching out to the cosmos. I don't know, how do you describe this idea of cosmic consciousness? It's like,
Watch this.
from the very...
He's asking me how to describe cosmic conscious. I'm up there. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Cosmic conscious.
It's something
You got it. You got it. You just did it.
You feel it. You feel it.
You just did it. You just
Hard
did.
to put into words. It's something you
You
just
take the mic because it's
feel.
loud over here.
It's like the feeling that you get if you go out on a moonless night where the sky is clear and there's no lights interfering, and you look up and you see
A UFO.
tens of thousands of stars and you get this tingling going on,
And I'm only
that you
one
just-
in
you're
the
overwhelmed,
infinite
you're awed.
universe.
You're awed. You feel that sense
Yeah.
of awe. That's what I'm trying. That sense is what I'm trying to
Now,
capture.
the difference between these two are night and day. And I don't mean it in the night and day, but over here is texture and grit. And over here, they're going to come out and serve us vanilla ice cream. No? He's probably killing me for what I'm doing. To his,
Well, I got a little bit of texture. I have this.
no, yeah,
this
you got that.
Clapboard,
But I'm just
uh,
saying, one looks like dingy pretty, and the other one looks like Tom Sawyer was just there.
Well, I like to play around with titles, and sometimes I
So
give
what's
some
the
a
title on this one again?
Well, it wound up as something very neutral.
Sand what? Sand?
Sand, Sky, and Structure. But
Sand,
originally,
Sky,
I had
and
another
Structure.
title for
What was
this
your title?
originally. It was called Between These Walls.
Keep it close, keep it close. Between these walls. That sounds
Like-
like one of these.
Between these walls, dot, 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 and you kind of like, you can finish it off any way you want. Because it was this rune, and something might have happened between these walls at some time or another, and you leave it to your own imagination. But then I went for, I like neutral titles if I can, because I don't want to like influence what people see in it. So
What's inside here that I'm looking at?
actually, at the moment, nothing. It was an army barracks at one time. It's
Okay.
empty now. Just the texture intrigued me, you know.
You know what would be really funny? I'm going to be in a horror convention, and I wish I had a few people dressed up as the zombies walking through us. That would be great. And this one up here?
You mean the way I usually walk around?
No. You're a young
Zombie-like.
man. At my age,
I'm a young
I'm
man.
telling you, you're a young man. I
am
look
a
up to my
young
camera, that's
man.
it, wonderful. Another one walked through the camera shots. Yeah. So, this one here I really like too. I like them all.
Thanks.
All right. I'm going to.
I don't know if I like them, but it's what I meant at the time.
I'm going to end this before we get run over by people.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. Paul, we are here once again at Oshwag Hall. And last year, you did sort of a metallic-y density.
Printed on acrylic.
Printed on-
acrylic and also aluminum, and this year all of them are on aluminum.
More aluminum. Num.
Yep, metal.
Are you the only one doing metal?
Today, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Pamela, who's doing the food, Pamela Granke, is also a photographer, and she's got the small works that you see around on the tables
Right.
on aluminum, and
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me.
other than that, I'm the only one.
I'm looking at this one here. This is most obviously texture. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was an ice storm.
Well, this is, yeah, it's like, I started this whole thing with ice cubes last year, and trying to develop the idea. So I have ice cube photos around the corner that you saw before, and this is actually glass, but it looks like cracked ice. And I was a big Vonnegut fan, and Cat's Cradle and Ice Nine always intrigued
Now,
me.
is this a fall or a spring photograph?
Well, there's nothing on the trees, so I'm gonna guess I took that late winter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I took that in March, I think, or early March. And that's glass. It's close. That's not as close. The one over there is a close-up of the glass. This is further away. This is cracked glass.
Now, this one here, not that I don't like this because I do, but this one is just pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Psychedelic. But it's also two Photoshop layers, which I guess may be the digital version of double exposures. I don't know, not really, but kind of.
Kind of.
because you can do a lot of manipulation post-production. So.
You're doing this in house, or you said?
Yeah, oh no, I send them out to be to be printed, but it's just an inkjet sprays it onto the aluminum, cut to size.
It's beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it's an interesting process.
It's self-mounted.
And self-mounting,
Yeah.
ready to go.
We're ready to go. All right, we're going to check out the other two down that way. We'll see if we run over a few people.
All right.
I just dragged that all over the place. One, two, one, two, one, two. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2. I'm just checking audio. Okay, here we are without killing anybody.
Yep.
What do you got?
Oh my God. Well, this is a closer shot of shattered glass with a little bit of color.
That's really cool. I really like that.
To me, it just like looked like something just going viral. So that's what I called it.
Placemats, man, really, placemats. $29.95 for two.
But two.
Right. You know, 50 for four.
No, actually, these make great serving trays. They're
Oh,
very sturdy.
well, I
They don't-
meant on another medium. I didn't mean on this medium. I don't want to underprice the medium. I was talking about the graphic.
The expensive.
On paper, you know.
I gotcha. Yeah, if you can move the graphic for sure. And this one, call it panic because it just
I see faces in there.
it just faces a panic. It gave people high blood pressure when they looked at it. So that's what I called it.
This would
Panic.
do very well in a show I'm doing in another 2 months.
Okay.
I'm doing a show called Haunt Fair.
Alrighty.
So it's a horror haunt show on Long Island. This would do well. Love that.
Yeah, and originally it's multiple layers of a photograph of an ice cube, manipulated in Photoshop with
The singer,
new,
not that Ice Cube.
no,
Like the square kind?
the machine, yeah,
Yeah, the machine kind, yeah.
the machine ice cube.
Some cubes have a hole in the middle.
These do.
Ah.
That's what creates the depth and shadowing. As a matter of fact, like here, it makes them look like eyes.
You know your ice.
Well, I've worked them. I've been pouring, different color liquids in with the ice and.
I have a sick idea. Every year I want to get watercolor in the winter and paint the ice and snow.
Do it. Take a picture of it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
It's here now and gone. Yeah. So there's a lot of interesting stuff deep inside the ice cube.
Deep,
A lot going on.
deep inside.
Deep
I
inside the
appreciate
ice
your time.
Thanks, Mr. Ted.
It's been fun.
Thank you again.
And they've walked through. Well, Mr. Nick Tarr, who today is Mr. Nicholas Tarr.
Thank you.
I don't know if you changed it or they changed it, but I want to make sure I get it correct.
Very well.
Okay.
Very done.
Very done.
Very well.
Very done.
Done well.
So we are,
Well done.
a year has transpired since you and I have been in the same place, talking about creations on the wall that you have made.
Exactly 1 year ago today.
1 year ago today. That's like a psychic thing. What were you doing a year ago today? That's it. We were here.
Snap.
That's it. See, we can even show it, but all right. We were dancing a year.
Flash back to it.
We could definitely do that. So, how's the last year been?
Great year. Great year. Busy year. Very busy. Busy and great.
Great and busy.
Greatly
Beautiful.
busy.
Greatly busy. And you've been masterfully adding on to the works.
Busy with that. Been a very creative year. Got some new work on the walls and had some fun. Had a nice evening.
Oh, good.
And good time was pretty much.
There
had
was
by
music
all.
here earlier.
Very good music. Yes, they were really kicking their heels up.
They certainly were kicking their heels up.
Right, Job Potter and friends. Kicking
Yes.
ass once again.
And the dynamic percussion of Jerry Galiberti.
Oh, he's a genius.
He's a genius.
Yes.
So let me talk to you about what's behind me at the moment, and then we'll go behind you. I'm going to do this the usual. I'm going to hand you the microphone,
Okay.
and I'm going to behind the camera.
Okay. Hand
So here we
away.
go, here we go.
Hand on. Well, this is one of the incarnations for the zombie kit, and it is actually a piece about drug addiction in America. Speaking of zombies, you can't see him behind the camera, but he's showing his zombie appeal. But that's what this is. You have a... Cal, watch out. He's on the roll. He's on the move. Zombies on the march. So that's what this one is about, the zombie kit. And it's very involved. It's a beautiful piece. And it will outlive me and predate me. And predate upon me. This one over here, this is a nice new piece. This is called the Spectral Tarsiers Return. And this is a spectral tarsier here. It's a very rare animal, tree-dwelling arboreal creature. And speaking of zombies, that's one. A Man Ray. It's an assemblage. It's a photo of an assemblage and a collage. And that's the beauty of it, besides the fact that it's pretty cool. And over this way, come follow me. This piece here, what am I calling this? Yes, something out of Beckett, Samuel Beckett, as in Waiting for Godot. This is one of those places where, these timeless places where creatures and characters get together and they interact in some strange sort of a way. And that's what this is. This is pretty crazy. Crazy piece. He's nodding his head vociferously because he knows. And nodding away. So is my audience, I'm afraid. And then we go to the end. We dolly to the end here. This is an older piece. This is about 2 years old, actually. But I didn't have anything else to put in. So. It's called The Sorcerer's Epitaph. It is an homage to the great sculptor-magician William Tarr. Thank you. And it somewhat speaks for itself in its own sort of strange, pictographic, surrealist way.
So anyway, I want to thank you again.
Thank you very much for immortalizing me.
Yes, the brother from a different mother.
Yes, that's right. And a
brother.
mother from with a different brother.
Almost got that one wrong. So, all right, that's it.
We're going to disappear now.
Oh, you want to disappear? We can
Yeah.
disappear. Are you ready?
Ready?
Go ahead. Where'd they go? Where did they go? Oh no! Well, this is Zenbach, and I have found my way to Smithstown, and I am in a historic building. And we're going to do this the way we always do it. I am Zenbach, and you are.
I'm Marianne Howard.
And you work with,
I'm the executive director at the Smithtown Historical Society.
I believe you.
I'm glad. It's true.
I was here last year. The Long Island Blues Society last year sponsored a blues festival.
Last year was our second annual Blues Festival, and this year for our third annual, it's going to be July 9th right here at the Society.
July 9th. Okay, and that's why I'm here. I'm here because I want to share the event and a little bit behind the scenes on it. So, first question I'm going to have is, what got you into doing, of all things, Blues Festival?
Well, several years ago, the Blues Festival in Riverhead was canceled, and we decided that here we'd put on a Blues Festival for the people on Long Island to take the place of that one. So it's been growing every year.
Ah, that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Riverhead has a lot of fun with it, and you have a nice open field, and you have ample parking.
We do. We have the perfect space for it here.
So, last year there were vendors all over the place selling all kinds of arts and crafts, and even my Long Island Blues Society, who sponsored this event, had its own little booth.
Yes, and this year they'll be back, and we'll have 20 vendors who will be here.
Okay, so there'll be that. And also you had some refreshments. If I remember correctly, you had a truck or something selling.
We will. We will have another food truck back.
All righty. And people are encouraged to bring in a cooler?
They are. You can bring your own cooler and pack a picnic or something to drink for the day.
Right. And you basically run from the afternoon on till dark?
Yes. Yes. We'll be running from 1:30 to about 9 p.m.
Okay. There's a rumor I might be here playing.
That is a rumor. I don't know. Is it true?
Yeah, I'm known for opening blues festivals. You know, and if you get here early, then you don't have to worry about cars on the road and all that stuff.
Right. Right. Right.
So you want to talk about who's here?
Well, first I want to talk about who we're partnering with.
Oh,
for this
talk about that.
society.
Yes.
So not only is the Long Island Blues Society one of our partners, but this year the All-American Rock and Roll University in Hop Hog is one of our sponsors, as well as Hertz Equipment Rental and WUSB, Mark Klein at the radio station.
Ah,
there.
my buddy Mark Klein.
Yeah.
Blues Warehouse.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. That's good. I also do a TV show.
Oh, you do?
Blues. Yeah, I've been
Is
doing
that
it.
why we're here?
That's part. Well, I won't be doing. This will be on the TV show. Yeah.
Okay.
I won't be recording during the day, but Mark has been very well doing the bigger promotions and up on stage and all.
Right. Mark will be our MC for the day, and then I'll also be on his radio program the day before the festival.
Excellent.
Yeah. I'm
Excellent.
looking forward to it.
And I'm probably going to have some of our stuff on USB with Eve.
Oh, very
Because
nice.
Eve has a show that we have a Long Island music scene.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably do something with that too.
Very nice.
So you'll get all the radio and TV that you need,
Good.
hopefully.
Good.
So all right, we know there's sponsors, and we know the Blues Society's here, and I take it some of the vendors from last year will probably be back.
Some of the vendors from last year will be back, and we have a whole new set of new ones too. So
Well, they growing.
growing. Yep.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Does this festival have any T-shirts yet?
No, we don't have T-shirts this year.
I'm going to donate you some T-shirts from my band.
Oh,
We'll
thank
work
you.
out an arrangement so you make some money on them.
Oh, thank you very
So
much.
It'll help pay for the event.
That would be great.
Yeah, money is a good thing. you
Money
know?
is a good
You
thing.
know. All right, so we have an event that's coming up, and like you said, this is the third annual. You want to go over some of the bands?
I would love to. So
All right.
first we're going to start. Well, you're going to be opening for us.
I was going to be opening. That's me.
Then Discover Church in Kings Park will be singing to get us into the groove. The band there is The Difference.
Okay.
And then Karen Bella will be joining us. And then Rock and Roll University's Masterclass will be here, as well as Route 111, also from Rock and Roll University. June Eisel will be here, Johnny Mac Band, Sweet Susie Blues Band, Sly Gerald's Stick Trio will be here, Christine Sweeney and the Dirty Stayouts, and then we are closing with Seven Turns, the Allman Brothers tribute band.
Okay. Now, I do know June and Johnny Mac. I know. So these are cronies of mine,
Good.
you know. And there was one other that was one of my cronies, too. I'm not sure who that was, but there was a few in there. But the point of it is that you're having a music day here
Yes.
in Smithtown on a historic site.
Yes.
Can't get any better than that.
No, you can't.
All right, well, that's the information on it. And the thing you have to do out there is make a plan to come in here. On what day?
It's Saturday, July 9th.
July 9th. This is the place to be. So do it.
See you there.